ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Gratulerer med dagen, der 17. Mai. Hurrah! Had to get that out of the way for all my Norwegian fans, all, what, one of you? It is 17th of May, which I always thought was their Independence Day, but I have found out today that it's not actually their Independence Day. Thought it was the day they became independent from those vicious, horrible Swedes. But apparently, no, it's their Constitution Day, when the equally vicious and horrible Danes traded their country to Sweden. They should just be glad it wasn't the Brits. And by the way, just in case some of you do not pick up on the humour there, there is very little in fact, there's no animosity between Norwegians, Swedes and Danes as far as I can see. It's the mild poking fun at the Danes for speaking like they have a hot potato in their mouth and not being able to ski. And about that's basically it. I think that's the only thing I can think of, really. So there you go. But yes, it is not actually Independence Day in Norway, it is Constitution Day. This was the day they got their constitution, because when they were given to Sweden, they got a constitution. I have no idea how that worked. They like to pretend there's animosity. Yeah, basically. But like they pretend the same way Britain and France pretend, but there's actually probably historically, I mean, not even historically, there's probably slightly more animosity between the Brits and the French, and that's not even really serious anymore. It's just not serious anymore. But with the Scandinavian countries, it really is it's totally and utterly poking fun. And it's not just the Scandinavian countries, it's the Nordic countries. England and France is basically just habit now. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, but it's not even just habit, Sally. I think it's culture. We expect it. You know what I mean? It's just part of who we are. We can't be being nice to each other. It would be wrong. It would feel weird unless something has happened. Here's how you know the world is coming to an end. France and Britain start being nice to each other and stop poking. That's it, you know. Probably means Germany have invaded again. Just throwing the Germans under the bus there. Sorry. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, when we start being nice, it's because someone else has come up and started something. Volontaire!
Welcome.
Thank you for the resub over on Twitch. It's been going on 1,000 years, hard to break that habit. Yeah, I guess. But I think it's an equal footing extracting the urine process. You know, we both France and England were given as good as they got for 1,000 years. You'll find, like, for example, if you go to the UK, the Welsh, the Scottish, even the Irish, who are, you know, like Northern Ireland is in the UK, but the rest of Ireland is not. They will all mock the English mercilessly. You will find less Englishmen willing to mock. Well, you will find less Englishmen willing to mock the other nations around it. Although you will find some. But their mockery is horrible, and generally, we don't like those people. It's your typical Englishman, Scottishman and Irishman go into a bar and you're like, right, okay then. Now, a Scot or an Irishman can tell that joke. If an Englishman tells you, it's the whole power dynamic, isn't it? It's the whole who was putting the boot in. And if there was clearly one nation putting the boot in, they kind of have an extended period of about 1,000 years where they have to accept some, you know, they have to expect a bit of grilling and they can't give it back. That's just how it is. It's how it is, right? It's just how it is. Don't kick down ever. Right, but in this case, Sally Forth, I wouldn't even say English kicking on the others would be kicking down. I'd say at the moment, I almost would say that Ireland era is better situated than the UK. I mean, I'm not necessarily sure that's true. It just sometimes feels that way looking at the news. And frankly, I wouldn't mind being Scottish rather than English or Welsh even. So it's not really a power dynamic now. It's history, right? You were the one putting the boot in. You got to accept a bit of, you know, for quite some time. Everyone from outside Europe to Europeans, you are British. Everyone from outside Europe to European, you are British. Oh, right. You think everyone... No, I think, for example, if you go to America, don't they think Europe is a country? And they think Britain's a separate place. They don't realise Britain's part of Europe. Although there are probably Brits who don't think it's part of Europe. They'll think because of Brexit that it no longer actually is in Europe. It's no longer in the European Union. It's going to be in Europe until continental drift has another, you know, few 100 million years to work on it. So, you know, And yes, there are almost certainly Brits who don't realise the difference between the European Union and Europe. Which is very depressing and possibly explains many of the troubles. I've seen some horrible scenes from my home country. I call it my home country. It's not really anymore. There are some marches and I'm hearing some people talk in a way that's just horrible. Like, really horrible. I don't talk politics on this channel, but some of the comments I'm hearing talking about, oh, we're losing our culture. And I'm like, what effing culture are you talking about, you tosser? You mean drinking German-style beer and having a curry afterwards and then punching someone in the face? That's the culture I grew up with. Oh yeah, I'm losing my culture. Beer, curry and punch-ups. Sorry. There are Brits who think the Eurovision Song Contest is something to do with the EU. Well, to be honest with you, Sally, I have a feeling the UK doing so badly, and we didn't watch the Eurovision Song Contest yesterday. For reasons that I don't even want to go into now, because like I said, I don't want to go into politics. It's the whole song contest is really... I don't know, I think it might be over. I think it might be dead. But I do think the reason the UK has been doing badly for the last few years is everyone hates Britain. And I'm of the opinion that that's okay. I think it's here's the thing. Sometimes if you listen to a song and it's from some place filled with people who've annoyed the snot out of you, you're just predisposed to not like it. Because I don't actually think the British entries, the UK entries, have been bad. I haven't heard this year's, but in previous years they weren't that bad. And they got mangled in the competition, which I think was really unfair on those competitors. But it was probably the fact that you had people in France going, oh, this song, this is pretty good. Who is it? Oh, it's the Brits. Fine. We will give you Brexit points. Something like that. It'll just be something like that. First he speaks non-English, then he gets political. Yeah. Kind of start speaking Norwegian every single stream. You prefer the Eurovision back in the 80s and 90s when it was judging panel from countries? Yeah, I'm beginning to realise the public voting is a bad idea. I mean, you could argue that the judges they weren't really always in touch with the people listening to the Eurovision Song Contest. And for a brief while, I think the public judging was kind of more in touch with what people liked in a song. And it was always still affected by political and cultural biases. It was. You would always find the Nordic countries being favourable to each other. And that's partly because they like each other and partly because they share certain tastes, certain cultural tastes. You know, it affects your musical choices. Maybe not as much anymore now with the internet, 24-hour TV. We're far more exposed to other things, and so we find other things kind of more interesting. We find them. We start singing songs in languages we don't even know where the language is. Yeah, we're like, what language is it? I don't know. They're just going blah 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 blah, but it's catchy, right? We get that now. So I think there would be less of that from the judges. But then, yeah, in recent years it's become very obvious that the public vote can be ridiculously manipulated. Oh, no, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to do this. We're not doing Eurovision Song Contest crap. I think it's dying. I should have known it died when Terry Wogan passed away. Only an old Brit will know what I'm talking about. When Terry Wogan died, I believe an important part of the Eurovision spirit moved on. Finns don't like anyone. And yet we always love the Finnish entry to the Eurovision. They're always great. So yeah, Terry was Northern Irish. Oh yeah. Terry was an Irishman. I could hear that. Wogan was a lovely man. Well, I wouldn't say he was lovely. In fact, he was hilariously nasty. But he could do it in a way that made it hard to... Yeah. It sort of sounded lovely whilst being oh so catty. He was brilliant at it. Never in a cruel way. Right, yeah. Do you know what? Do you know the only person I think could replace Terry Wogan as the Eurovision Song Contest commentator? Hear me out. It's going to sound weird. All right? Harrison Ford. Have him do the commentary for the Eurovision Song Contest. Guaranteed international hit. Utterly guaranteed. For pretty much the same reason. So a whole bunch of people don't know much about Harrison Ford other than he played Indiana Jones and Han Solo, who are now going, I don't get it. Harrison Ford is one of the most deadpan, hilariously funny people you have ever seen. Harrison Ford in movies is okay. He's okay. He's done some great roles. I quite liked him as Indiana Jones. No, I liked him as Indiana Jones. I liked him as Han Solo. But let's face it, he's always vaguely Harrison Ford in all of those movies. But only vaguely Harrison Ford. You see him in interviews and stuff, or live, or dealing with people. He's pure, unadulterated Harrison Ford. And it's majestic. It really is. Raven Guy says he's got such a I don't give a crap character. The thing is, I don't even think it's that he doesn't give a crap. I think he gives less craps than a lot of people do. I just think Harrison Ford has got epic sense of humour. And some people might even think that he's just being mean and it's funny because he's being mean. It's not. Sometimes he can be extraordinarily mean. But you know it's a joke. Even when he says it, you know it's a joke. But you'd never know by the tone. It's so hard to explain. It is so hard to explain. He just, the day he passes away is going to be a very sad day for me. Because he's been such a big part of the pop culture of my youth, of my childhood. But then later on in life, the appreciation of seeing him in interviews, etc. I'll tell you someone else, though, who is absolute gold in interviews and live and just being himself. Mark Hamill. It's just Mark Hamill. There's something about the Star Wars too. He was Luke Skywalker, for those that don't know, or if you're a bit younger and never knew the original Star Wars, he was the voice of the Joker. Right? For you, probably. And yeah. It's just... And probably the only thing better than Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill is Mark Hamill doing an impression of Harrison Ford. Every time you see Mark Hamill in an interview, I just hear what he's saying in the Joker's voice. Here's the thing, Snake Doctor. What you'll notice is over the years, Mark Hamill's natural voice got more and more Joker-esque. I think when he was channeling the Joker, he just enjoyed it so much, I think it left an indelible mark upon his own way of speaking. The most genuine Harrison Ford was in Blade Runner sequel. Oh, yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. He was just playing himself, wasn't it? wonder what Rutger Hauer is doing these days. Is Rutger Hauer still going? God, I loved Rutger Hauer back in the day. I remember a movie called... Was it called The Hitchhiker? Oh, he was brilliantly terrifying in that. I mean, everyone remembers him as Roy in Blade Runner, but... he had some other great roles. How do we get onto this? Yeah. Oh, well. Rutger Hauer passed away. I thought he must have. The Hitchhiker film was horrible. You mean horrible as in it was really horrible? It was horrible. You don't mean it was bad. I mean, it was a fairly low-budget affair, and you could probably argue that it wasn't even technically a good movie, but Rutger Hauer was truly terrifying in that. Truly terrifying. But yeah. Oh. It was called The Hitcher, was it? Not Hitchhiker. The Hitcher. Could be, yeah. Basically, it's a horror story. For those of you who are now furiously looking it up. About a young lad who picks up a hitchhiker. So, yeah, and Rutger Hauer was just terrifying. Rutger passed away in 2019. Where was he from? Was he Dutch? Sounds very Dutch kind of name, doesn't it? Anyway, I have to be... Oh, Mark! Hi, Mark. How you doing? Sorry. Oh, I missed you. You gave a super chat. Sorry. Morning. Grumpy coffee machine refusing to coffee me. No industry news, really. Thank you for the $5 New Zealand dollar super chat, Mark. Sorry to have missed that. Got distracted. Hope you managed to get coffee. It can't be good starting the day without coffee. He was Dutch, was he? Six Glitz said. Yeah, I thought so. It sounds Dutch, doesn't it? I think he was the bad guy in the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie. There's a random bit of information for you. Oh, God, I'm old. Cool name either way. Yeah, the Dutch tend to have cool names. I think. They've got this vaguely Germanic yet not German vibe to them. If you know what I mean. And I know, before anyone says I know the language they speak is Flemish, but you know what I mean? There's something about the names. There's this kind of, at least to an Anglo-Saxon ear, there is this, Rutger, Hauer. There's something about these names that just got this kind of... My God, Buffy was such great television. The TV show was... The original movie was... It wasn't terrible, to be honest. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't great. The TV series is gold. One of the greatest TV series to have ever been made. It was good with the material it had. What, the movie? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was okay. It's just the characters in that were just not as memorable. The TV series was just brilliant. Oh, wow. Although I'm sure I'm putting... The TV series influenced pretty much every other TV show that came for the next 15 to 20 years. Yeah, probably. Anyway, I should probably stop putting off the moment, because this might be it, guys. This might be it. We're heading into the final dungeon, I think.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
No, we're not, because I've got a group. I've got a group. Oh, wait. No. We're doing I've set up the darkest dungeon group. It's going to be Nutty Scriptoria Darko and Minister of Paranoia, right? But I've already got a group selected for something, but I've not written down for what. Which means this is a group. This is a viable group, so I've set them up for one of the greens, haven't I? Does anyone remember which green I was thinking of doing? I must have been thinking of doing a green, right? Because I've got this group selected. Let's have a look. The people that I'm planning on taking. Nutty. I'll tell you what, let's go for level. Nutty, Scriptorian and Darko. Where the hell are they? Why am I not going now? That's what I want to know. Ah! Nutty! Nutty has 7 stress. We wanted one more rest period for minimum stress. That's why we're doing this. That is why we're doing this. We didn't want to go in unless absolutely everyone was at their peak. I know it's only 7 stress, but that 7 stress could be the difference between success and failure. So we're going into either a medium apprentice. Yeah, these are level 2s. We don't want to get too cocky. Or a short apprentice. Should we do a medium? We could do the short just to get it out of the way and get our Vestal available. Because I've got a feeling the darkest dungeon's going to take a while. So that would probably be the sensible thing. What was... Felt like I saw something... pop up. Yeah. What do we think? No one's got any opinions? Medium versus... short? Everyone's just ignoring me and talking about the horror that's to come after it. Oh, everyone's nervous. Let's have a quick look at the... Yeah, I've got all the trinkets sorted, so we're ready to go. Medium. All right, let's do a medium. Let's do a medium. Oh, I tell you what, I should probably just take a quick look to see if anyone... Right, wheels... Warrens and wheeled... Eldritch Hater. Okay. Wheeled would have been slightly better for this group, but Warrens will do. Warrens will do. Not that it should matter too much. Free weapon upgrade. Yeah, but for who and for what? I mean, do I even... I mean, I don't think I got anyone that needs a weapon upgrade. I'll do a quick check. Although, let's be honest, I'm not really worried too much about the cost at this point anyway. Those days are behind us. I know I'm tempting fate. Oh, wait a minute. Can I... No. I think it's just easier to... Oh! Ah! Captain Z! Z! Wait, it's still costing 2,000 though. It's costing 2,000? I thought it said free. You said free. Free upgrade. Weapon ×1. Okay. That wasn't free. That wasn't free. Did we already use it? We might have already used it, you know. I might have already sought... You know what, though? Well, I mean, I'd rather just, you know... So we don't forget. Oh, yeah. Captain Zed's got a little bit of stress as well and almost ready for the level 6. False marketing to get you in the door. Yeah. All right, let's have a look. Maybe, for the very last time, at our darkest companion. It is a medium. Warrens. So we will need... Yeah, I'm just gonna take more than I need. It says 1 of those, let's take 2. It says 2 of those, let's take 4. It says 4 of those, let's take 6. 3 keys. I don't need loot, to be honest. It's more if we get some removals. We're just going in. Oh, and then torches. 2 stacks, it's reckoning. Yeah, I mean, as I said, money's not really the thing I'm worried about, so let's just go in a little bit. Look, what the hell is... What happened there? Did he change? Did he change? I wasn't looking at him, but I saw it flicker. Huh. Huh. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff here I could probably upgrade. I'm pretty sure I saw something. Yes, I'm clicking. He's not going to do it, is he? He's not going to bloody do it. Fine. All right. I was waiting for him to change just as I went in. Okay.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Okay, this isn't the worst. Then rest somewhere. Yeah. Now, I've got to remember this can't be guarded. Oh! Broken and beautiful. Can't be guarded, but gets protection and extra health. Also takes less stress and is very blight resistant. In fact, very... Wow, that's a lot of blight resistance. Yeah, so... Alright, okay. But we would never be guarding our shield breaker anyway. She gonna wiggle it. And... Okay... Let's... What have I gone with? I went with melee. Yep.
Eradicated.
Nice. And then wiggle it. Back into the front. And where is it? That's the buff, everybody. And we'll just stun someone and get a bit of light going.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Wiggled it! And then... Oh, that's full. Great. That pierces. Armor. We got pull. What the hell skills did I select? I have no idea why I'm selecting these skills. I'll check the skills once this fight is over.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Dear, oh dear. This is going too well.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's have a look. What? Right, Adder's Kiss. This is... Oh, these guys are... Can they be blighted? These guys can be blighted. I don't really feel like bypassing stealth is as that useful, so I'm thinking... That blights everyone. Well, it moves back. Oh, these all move back? Why have I got that one? What? The bypasses guard. Bypasses guard is nice, isn't it? I feel like I'd probably get more out of this one. 4 points of blight. We ignore books. We can't ignore that.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Oh, what was that again? I can't remember. Not that it's super important.
The blood quickens.
I'm thinking it's a damage buff. Oh, nice. And gotta be wiggle. Gotta be wiggle. Yeah. Damage buff until camp. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not camping anytime soon, but we can take the damage buff. We can take the damage buff.
A devastating
Right now.
blow.
That mean until camp, one of my guys is doing stupid amounts of damage. And honestly, I'm thinking it should be the shield breaker because he's already doing it. Oh no, no, we'll give him more. So this one can be blighted, but I'm sort of thinking. I'm thinking, is that enough? 7 to 13, no. That's 7 to 14 plus blight.
Obliterated.
Okay. And oh, I forgot. I don't have the big shooty one with him.
Annihilated.
Didn't need it. Ow! Like, ow! And actually, need to heal. He took some damage. And he's bleeding. Ooh.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely thinking him. It's just what we tend to do is start with a wiggle and a riposte, and that riposte is brutal. It means he's just getting overall the vast majority of the damage is coming from him. So, oh wait, whoa! This was a nothing, right? We don't use anything on this. Can't see anything. It's a nothing. It's just a bog basic buff, right? Nothing's showing up. All right. Yep, there we go. Damn it. Oh, wait. Okay, they've got different... Right. She's got 6 and 16. He's got 6 and 16. You got 9 and 16. Did he get an accuracy buff as well? Is that not... Is that accuracy and crit buff? No, we've got 10% crit buff. I think it's got a bit of an accuracy and crit buff as well. Maybe even some speed. Although we got a bit of speed buff going on there as well. Cured. Oh, cured of bleeding. Yeah, no. Good point. Anyway, you know, it doesn't really matter. Oh, secret room! Which does mean we will be coming back at the end, so we can leave everything to loot on the way back. Alright, fair enough. It's even though I don't care that much about treasure, it's worth coming back for. This one, I'm not coming back for. Once we get to the secret room, I'm just getting out of here. Oh, wow. I think I almost feel like They got 6 health? I mean, like, normally you would want a riposte, but... I mean, almost just completely pointless.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, Jade is crap. So's the extra torch. I should have kept the Jade. Although, let's face it, I'll be dropping the damned
The match is struck.
Jade anyway.
A blazing star is born.
Actually, this accuracy buff is only for 3 rounds, but I'm curious as to 3... A bit more health. I think I will stick with the old...
Destroy.
The riposte one. It's just so damn nice.
Inspiration and improvement.
Yeah, I mean, against opponents like this, buffing's almost pointless, isn't it? I mean, he's dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Oh, although in this particular case, doesn't have any.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Yeah, definitely feeling the overkill. Let's save that. Let's save that. This was... I can't remember what this was. We're saving it for the way back, I think. Isn't this just treasure with holy water? I think this is treasure with holy water. So this we save. Thank you, Nibbinin. Yeah. We'll save it on the way back. Gonna check all the rooms. How many more? Ow! I'm going home now.
Ambushed by foul invention.
One round. Oh no. I don't know what it was that buffed him, but the buff has run out on him. He's now, there we can actually see what the buff is. 15% damage, 10 accuracy, and that's a good buff. That's a really good buff on him.
The light, the promise of safety.
We'll go to the end, do it on the way back. Right. It contains some
Packs laden with loot are often low on
journal
supplies.
page. Should start bringing journal pages home. I'm just never going to, am I? Should I try? Should I try to bring a journal page home? Instead of a jade, one jade. I mean, let's be honest, I'm just going to keep throwing jade away anyway, for something. I mean, I could camp for the buff, I just don't feel like it's even remotely needed at the moment. That we'll use on the way back. Alright. Yeah, now we'll do some buffing. These are a bit more serious as a bunch of opponents. The Rattler's the dangerous one that guards the other, right? Let's get you in front. You're pretty immune to blight. Oh, right. Now I wish I had the anti-stealth thing. This is why we want anti-stealth. You're guarding. Yeah, no, that's kind of insane. And also got riposte. So if you attack him, this one.
A dizzying blow to
nice.
body and brain.
We don't have one that goes to all of them. Again, so it would have been better, instead of having Ada's Kiss, to have one that hit all of them. Or the one that removed stealth. Unfortunate. And I can only attack these guys, so you know what? We're going to get a riposte, but we've got a block. We can wiggle again. Ah, you missed.
Press disadvantage.
Yep.
Give them no quarter.
That's all we needed from you.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
It is strange, isn't it, how easy this feels compared to the later dungeons. I mean, even though they are weaker characters going into a weaker dungeon, it just feels like a whole different ball game. Alright, well, we're... Oh!
As the fiend falls, faint hope blossoms.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
A decisive pummeling.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Success so clearly. Or is it merely a trick of the night?
Maybe. Do I drop the journal page for the Aegis scales, or do I drop the money for the Aegis scales? I don't need the journal, but I don't really need the money either. So annoying, isn't it? Right, I'm going to rethink your skills. I'm not thinking... Oh, mind you, is it unlikely that I will have any more stealthed ones?
Welcome.
It could be unlikely, couldn't it? This moves back one, bypasses stealth. Oh, this... Wait a minute. Doesn't this also... That plus 9% crit receive chance, that's to the enemies, right? Not to... So that would actually debuff them a bit and make crits more likely. Which could be worth doing occasionally anyway. Which is probably a reason I selected that one at some point in the past. Ignore. Oh! Oh, we didn't get the surprise! Because it didn't get there in time.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh! Wow. God, I don't want to camp. I'm going to get rid of this bow. I'm not even sure I need to camp. I know, famous last words and all that.
Masterfully executed.
But... Damn.
Executed with impunity.
Deeds. Deeds. I still kind of want deeds. Meh. I want to keep the journal for now. Just, I'm probably going to drop it, but ignore. There's so many things to ignore, actually. Really using up all my luck. It's not luck, it's pure, unadulterated skill. See,
Powerful blow.
I made that 24 happen. It's all part of the plan, you see.
How quickly
That
the tide turns.
Totally knew that was going to happen.
Precision and power.
Oh, we got a bit of stress going though. We actually got some stress going. And soon as I'm thinking, I might not even want to camp. Oh, I should have done a bit of
struck.
healing. There's some healing going on there. 4 down. You know what? Oh, so that only does one... His healing, or his stress relief only does one person. Okay, I for some reason thought it did.
A singular strike.
Oh, definitely should have waited and healed him.
A trifling victory.
Ah.
But a victory nonetheless.
No general page. Oh wait, I knew it was going to happen. Right, I knew. Right, we'll leave you. On the way back. You're finishing the game. What for are these deeds? I've still got a few upgrades left, just a few. So for completionist's sake, basically I've got a couple of them.
The ground quakes.
Just literally, if I can get as much upgrade as possible, I'm happy even if it's useless. Yes, it's a character flaw. I suspect I am not the only one with said character flaw. A little bit of stress, but we got 1 health there. How did he... Oh, from the food. Yeah. Oh, he took a bit of damage. I now want... I want to get a heal. Come on, give me a heal. Get nice. Was there anyone else? Yeah, let's do party. Woo! In stress relief. Because we're not camping. Oh no, you're supposed to hit him. Alright, that's fine.
Ghoulish
I don't
powers
have that.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
I don't have that. I always like to keep one of everything. God damn it. Do I have that? I don't feel like I've got that. Can anyone tell me? I do not think I've got that. God damn it. We're not coming back here, so... Unlocked.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the
Do I need
foolhardy
portraits
alike.
more than deeds? What do I need the most of? I don't know. I hate this game. Still! God, I wish I didn't need... I don't need it. I wish I didn't have that. It's like, you will take a journal page home. No, I think not. You still don't need the deeds. Are you sure? Are you sure there's not something I need deeds for? This is burn away a, what's it, isn't it? Enlightened. Weak grip. Only drink. Bleed resist? Maybe? But wasn't it that? Wasn't it torch? Get rid of a negative? Get rid of the bleed resist. Less chance of bleeding. It's always nice. You know, I mean, it's not the worst quirk. Alright, on the way back.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I mean, I could camp just to get rid of stress at the end of the game, but we got so little stress. Unless we wanted to take him right out, there's no point even doing that. Alright. You guys have to try and remember what it was I need on the way back. I don't think I need holy water. That's holy water, isn't it? Oh, disease. Do any of these have disease removal? I don't think any of them have disease removal, so there's no point camping to get rid of a disease either. There was a pile of bones. Ah, for treasure. I need... Yeah, I don't... Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, true. Alright, what am I doing? Buffing. The keg is a damage buff. Oh, the keg's a damage buff. Don't you need to use... Oh, God. Does the snake girl have disease removal? I don't think so. No. Remove blight and bleeding. Yeah, so I need herbs to get damage buff. I should have taken those damage buffs as I found them. I thought, for some odd reason, I thought they were treasure. They're damage buffs. God damn it. Lots of killing. Bigger crit chance. Always nice. Phantom. I originally wasn't interested in this game, but after watching you have bought it and I'm going to start playing it, I blame you. I can accept that. I can accept that. Wiggle it again. Although I feel like we could probably just kill these two at this point. Yep, he's dead. And he's stunned. Oh.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Nice.
Unforgiving.
No. Continue adventuring. Right. This is... Well, I'm going back now anyway. I think I'm just going back now, and I don't even need to worry about buffs and things. This was... What was... This is negative trait removal. I thought so. So we got enlightened... diurnal? How would you say that? Weak grip. I mean, she is never going to melee. These guys are never going to go out again. You know what? They're never going out again. If for some reason we end up being totally in the dark. All right then. So that is it. We now go back and get the what's it room. Wait. We passed over this. How is that still... Right. This was a buff with herbs. So yeah, a stupidly large damage buff. Should have taken that early on, because we found another one further up.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I am not going to need 8 torches. Not going to need all this food. Not going to need the camping stuff. I could just drop that. I mean, really? Oh, I could camp to de-stress? Is it? No, because I'll lose this. Nope, nope, nope. You know what? We're dropping that next. Where are we? We're there. Let's drop food. We've already used that. Okay, this is going to be... Yeah, I've got 4 keys. Not a problem.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Not going to need anti-venom. All that. Ignore. Ocean, technically can't you on Radiant. Gopher's just choosing not to take us. Yeah, technically anyone who's been on a Darkest Dungeon on Radiant, you can still take them in, I believe. I think it lets you do it or something. But I'm going to respect the spirit of that one. Just to give people right now. This time, let's spread the love. You can have a bit of damage buff that you do not need. Oh, it's the 30% one. It's a nice damage buff there. And this was it. No more, as far as I know, no more holy water is required, right? No more holy water is required. Probably no bandages as well. Pretty sure we don't need
A fortune waiting to be spent.
I can probably drop the old treasure soon. This isn't one of those things of where if I go in the secret door, drop the torches, I get more loot. Is it? You don't. That doesn't work that way, right? Doesn't work that way. Right? You don't get extra loot if you're in total dark for a secret room. Doesn't it? I don't know. Snuff the torch.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts
It
of
does.
men.
All right, let's have a look.
Finding the stuff
Does
is
it?
only the first test.
No, it don't look like it
Now it
does.
must be carried home.
But all right then. Torch is not needed. And
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
all right. So we unfortunately got some diseased people, barking wilder, but we've got death blow resist and fast healer. That's not bad. Still level 2s. Yeah, +3 resolve's not a lot, is it? I feel like we should have got more for that. Cove Phobe. I don't like the phobes. Don't like the phobes. But I don't think it's a problem, is it? I don't think it's like... Yeah, you know what? Let's remove it anyway, if we get a chance. What we got here? Wait! We removed that from... Yeah, we removed that from C. Dante. We're never going below anyway, so doesn't matter. Torn Rotator? It's not brilliant, but also... She's already got... Six Glitch really doesn't like the combat. Negative death blow resist. Yeah, we could get rid of this one as well. On C. Dante, I guess. Let's have a look. Just in case, yeah.
Perhaps things are not as bad.
All idle heroes get stress relief this time. Okay, brilliant. So... let's get to that sanitarium. The most important thing is to get Barking Wilder. there. Right, and who else did we say? We said, right, Dana, we were going to remove anemic, and C. Dante, we'd remove the weak grip of life because, yeah. Fast healer. Nah, I like these two. That one, not so much. Alright. And was there anyone else? Diurnal, -2 speed of torch, but I never ever get... Those two are a bit weird, aren't they? They cancel each other out. It's like... Okay. I feel like... Nope, doesn't bother. Right, and I don't need to put anyone in for stress relief. So where was Dana? Let's have a... It's by class. Was... Yeah, I see you guys. I see you guys. There we go. And... Anemic! The bleed resist. Was there anything else here? Unholy hater, beast hater, no. Irrepressible. None of these look worth keeping. Again, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm probably never going to take Dana out, and even if I did, a bit of bleed wouldn't hurt. But, you know what? Let's just, you know. So that means all I've got to do now is remove Cophobe on Barking Wilder. And I will be... Build a party from the roster. Yeah. There's just... Let's check the stagecoach. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't need another Vestal. I really don't need another Vestal now, do I? I mean... I currently have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Vestals. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I'm not. And obviously 3 of them are not available for the Darkest Dungeon, but I've got 3 on their way up. What if you do? The leper could be useful. Yeah. Mostly because he's... Right, let's have a look. Oh my god. Unfortunately, a whole heap of things we would need to get rid of. I'm not saying no to him, but that's a whole bunch of... You need some attention, sunshine. Right? Please check if you need deeds. I will. And let's have a look. Wield phobe, not great. That's popular at the moment, isn't it? A lot of extra stress going on. Tough. Resilient? What? I don't hate resilient and tough for a Vestal. Just... Plus 10% stress heal received. I mean, that's not bad. Those are both kind of nice. 4 Vestal DD for science and giggles. We already done that. We've already done a 4 Vestal group, mate. It was a named group. I had no choice. We've already done it. Undying Light group. Yeah, alright. You know what? Let's have a look. Same bit. Let us take 2 new... Now, my moderators have asked me nicely if we can do the waffling in between streams so that we can get the patrons in on it. Yeah, so we can start it, but FK's just said it. So, yeah, let's do that. But I need to take them now because if I start something, these guys will rotate out. So let's take both the Vestal and the Leper. We got 2.
Pious and unrelenting.
And we got a number of... I want to lock some things in. stall for now because we don't know what the name is going to be. I want to lock in resilient. And tough. I definitely want to remove... Oh, I can just remove any phobias. And remove phobias. Just because, while we're there. So that's possibly what I'll pick one. I can only do one person for this. And then for the leper... Oh, the leper's worse. Unholy Slayer's not bad. I just remove all of these. But the Hegemania and Plutomania. Cove. We probably won't be in the Cove, but yeah. No, I definitely got it right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove what these are always really bad to have. So we're going to remove that. So one of them's already in therapy. Before they even have a name. So we can start the waffle now, but we will not be embarking. Well, finishing the waffle. I will, however, need to now get my group. And the group is going to be Notty. Where are you? I must be... You're going on that. Don't bloody argue with me. Scriptorian. Darko. And Minister of Paranoia. That was the group we decided for the next darkest dungeon. And before I do anything, just because, right? We need 750 crests to get this one. And then we just need crests for this. That just reduces the cost of training the camping skills, although really not that big of a deal. This one, we've got everything. Tavern. We need portraits and crests, obviously. For the sanitarium, I think we're fully done. Right, so we don't need deeds. Deeds we do not need. We need portraits, busts, and crests, not deeds. I can convert these deeds into other things. I can do that. That can be done. And I think everything else was complete. Oh no, Nomad Wagon. Why do I feel like... If I take these, is something else going to come up afterwards? I mean, I never use this. It would literally be doing it for the sake of it. We'll give that some consideration. Although, you never know. I might not get the chance. I don't know what's going to happen. But this could be it. It could also be 4 more people for the graveyard. I mean, I don't even know if this is a good group. I mean, it's pretty hard to kill. This is some good basic damage. We got stress relief, which is just useful. And then good old-fashioned healing. I just don't know. I really don't know. And I guess there's no way of knowing until we get in the damned dungeon. Yeah, this is going to be stressful. However, I tell you what, let's take a quick break. Let's take a 5-minute break, guys. I'll be back soon. Let's have a drink. Nutty Comics said, I know what's coming and I'm scared. Well, you probably should be. Okay, so... we're not going bonk Vestal. Where's... Wait. Ah, there we are. Yes, we want less stress, obviously, and more healing. Less stun, but honestly, on the tougher difficulty dungeons, I have really found the Vestal to be kind of semi-useless. Yeah, that's honestly kind of not good at doing damage. Now this is good, but also not maybe, because minus 15% health is possibly asking for trouble. The problem is, what else is there? There's this, but that's extra stress. Now I am bringing the Jester along for de-stress. Is it enough? That's the big problem. For my Jester, I definitely want this. We're going to keep the torch up. We want lots of extra stress skilliness. But beyond that, what do we want? I'm barely here and I'm so invested. We can take you along if you want, Cindy. I mean, maybe I don't need to worry about the stress as much because... Oh, I've not been taking the Ancestral Coat along with any of these groups. Should have been... Not the Ancestral Coat, sorry. What is it? The Portrait. I should have taken this along with one of them to get some more... Yeah. I mean, the thing is, he's... Protection, extra stress. What do they need? What do they actually need other than better stress skills? Because I'm using them as a buffer. Definitely using them as a buffer. Maybe just give some extra dodge. Just make them tougher and harder to hit. That could be the way to go. For Darko, if I remember correctly, is a mixture of melee and ranged. Yep. Damage is... The range is for marking and for stunning. Oh, right. Darko has... Oh, no. I thought he had an extra stun thing. No. Do I want to do more damage but less chance of stunning? Or do I want to try and do some stunning? I find stunning not easy to land. That seems to be a good option. Accuracy and protection. More stress. I probably shouldn't be going for more stress, although... Probably should not rely on the old stunning. It's never useful, is it? Probably just really want to hit as hard as humanly possible, so those two together just make the melee a lot better. And it isn't as bad on the stress. Oh! And we're just going here. A lot of... Yeah, can't be guarded, but still. But that means, what are we putting for the Vestal? If we're not going... Oh, I got two of those. Definitely sell one of them, but I'll sort that out another time. I mean, we could, again... Oh, wait. No, we don't really have anyone who's good at range, do we? No. Oh, damage versus marked. No, wait. He can do a lot of marking. Yeah, is he gonna do marking? That's the big question. That is the big question, isn't it? Is he gonna mark? Is it better to just have the Bog basic, 25% damage, and then do less stress. Oh, more likely to get moved. This does extra accuracy versus marked and more crit. And I don't know what I'm going to be fighting, so that's the big problem. That is the big problem. Don't know what I'm fighting. Yeah. Could add some dodge for the Vestal, maybe? Some dodge or bleed resist. I mean, that makes her a lot tougher, right? That makes my Vestal a lot tougher, which is possibly a good idea. This makes him harder to hit, but also he'll do more stress relief. This means he does more damage. A lot more damage, but no real stress relief. In fact, if anything, he's going to get slightly too stressed. Is this a bad idea? I'm ignoring the chat trolling. Are you trolling me? Yeah. No, I don't. I really don't know. I feel like something to reduce stress. The best on the graveyard would say yes to bleed resist. Oh yeah, bleed. Bleed can be very, very bad. Definitely. I'd get something that offsets the stress. Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking. But then maybe what I should do is just dump this. I'm wondering whether I need something with accuracy, you see. More than damage and crit. Just accuracy, being able to hit. That would actually make... It's got the extra... Still probably want to offset the stress, don't I? Still want to offset the stress. I mean, we got that. That'd be definitely very not stressed out. Yeah, this is really, really hard. What about the coat you mentioned but haven't been using? It's kind of crap, though. It's like 15 dodge for extra stress. I mean, this one... No, where is it? This one, 10 dodge and 50% stun resist. There's no downside to that. This one, 10 extra stress for 15 dodge? I feel like that's just a bit of a crap one. I really, for some reason, I feel like I want that. I feel like a bit of accuracy, but then when I mark them, I do more damage and more accuracy. Because he could, if we have something that's hard to kill, he can then really lay into them. It's a bit of extra stress, but we do have a stress reliever in the group. So that's only one person who might have a stress issue. I feel like that's probably... I mean, I get it. You're saying dodge would be nice for him. Would it be more useful than accuracy and protection? Or are you saying it would be more than that? It's just, unfortunately, then I think you have the wrong mission selected. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to make sure I'm going in the right mission. Accuracy is the thing I always end up really, really noticing. Mind you, we're gonna do some buffing, hopefully. I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest. I can only mark with the bounty hunter. Yeah, we're only going to mark if we have something that's hard to hit. So he will be chucking down a mark if we get a bad opponent, right? Which make this... Yeah, I suppose I'm not gonna mark as often is possibly what you're saying. So possibly... I mean, I get it. I do this, but now I've got 20% stress. Granted, he's now harder to kill. He's got more dodge. He's got a bit of protection. And he's got a bit of accuracy, but now he's really going to be stressed. We're going to be doing a lot of de-stressing with him, is what I'm feeling. So I do wonder if... I mean, like, this has no extra stress. And it's just a basic damage boost. So, arguably... That's not a bad one, is it? Minus 20% stress and a debuff resist. But there you go. I mean, that's 25% damage just bogged straight out. No extra stress. And we've got a bit of protection there and an accuracy boost. Unless there's a better option there as well. I mean, again, this one's extra damage and more crit. But then I lose the accuracy. And accuracy is just something that I tend to miss. Granted, we do get more accuracy as we buff up. No, I think I'm just gonna go with my gut. Bit of accuracy there. So, Darkest Dungeon. Still embark. Yeah, we're going. Yep, we're going. Alright, so. I don't know what we should be taking with us. I do not know what we should be taking with us. There's no camping supplies? There's no goddamn camping supplies. This is terrifying. Yeah. So, I'm thinking we need at least a stack of this, right? I don't need, but it'd be nice to have a stack of this. We definitely want a stack of the... I missed it. We definitely want, like, a stack of that. First of all, I'm just going to get the stack of food. Can't get... Can I move it? Oh, I can. That's nice, right? So we're definitely going to take that. Do we need... Oh, well, we can't have any more of those. So, I feel like I just want to take all the food. If I can. I'm thinking we need at least 2 stacks of that. I want to take full stacks where possible. So, we got food. We're definitely... Oh, we've only got 1 stack of bandages. And whoa, that's terrifying. Oh, I mean, whoa, okay, we don't have... Okay, then. Take all you can. Yeah, the thing is if I take all the Aegis scales and this party wipes, I've got no Aegis scales for another run. It's a short dungeon. I'm guessing it probably is, by the looks of things. Just save some Aegis scales for if we need a second attempt. We're just taking everything now. That is everything except 5. It says at the top, short. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. You have the money. Oh, I'm not doing this for money. I was doing this to maximize what I could take in with me, but then I realized I didn't have to. I could even take that. But the only question here, guys, isn't whether I take everything. I'm taking everything. The question is, am I taking every Aegis scale? I feel like I should keep them just in case. I'm not doing this for loot. Again, it really is a matter of having something for the next attempt if we fail. You don't need so many keys, so many food, or so many herbs. Don't need, but I don't need the money. Like, I mean, look at the money at this point. Basically, I earn something like 15,000 just in interest. Thus, and since once you take one of something, you might as well take all of something. But in this particular case, I'm just taking everything. I'm just not taking all of the Aegis. Alright, here we go. Is this the heart? Kill one heart of darkness. That would be oh. Right. We just stay here. Oh no. Still the same. Right. Okay, well, a good start. Okay, so there's no... Wait. It's allowing me to use this on him. No. I'm a little worried that it's letting me use holy water. Is that just like not a bug, but because you can use this at any time, whereas these need to be used on something or under certain circumstances? Holy water gives buff. It does. This buffs us up, but is this a hint that you're supposed to do it for this? Or is that just it's the only thing you can use on yourself unless you've met the criteria? Basically, I can't use this because I don't have a debuff. I can't use this because there's no light. I can't use this because I've not got healing. I can't use a key because there's nothing to open. I can't use a bandage because I'm not bleeding. I can use this because it's not really a hint. It's just it's the only thing that the criteria are met. It buffs itself. All right, I'll take your word for it.
In all my terrible researches, what I sought was a glimpse behind the veil, a crumb of cosmic truth. I found it here, and in that moment of brain-blasting realization, I ceased to be a man, and became a herald, an avatar of the crawling chaos.
Okay. Awesome. And we are pawns of this avatar of crawling chaos. Awesome. Yep. I mean, we've known we were the bad guys for a while now, but...
Life feeds on life. In your petty pursuit of family redemption, you consume those who rally to your cause, and in so doing, you strengthen the thing, accelerating the end. This is as it should be. It is why you are here.
You didn't ask me to come here to clear the family name. You wanted me to come here and bring victims. So those two people in the graveyard are there to feed this thing. I guess I should be glad we didn't lose too many then. I don't feel like that's going to matter. It's one of those games, isn't it, where the only way to really win is to just ignore him and not play. Come and clear our family name, and for you to go, nope, quit. There should be a message that comes up going, congratulations, you just actually defeated the big boss.
We are chained here forever, you and I, at the end of the world. Free yourself. Rouse the thing and embrace the ineffable cosmic hideousness that lives within us all.
Lives within us all. What? Right, yeah, we're already infected with this. We're already part of it. Here we go, I guess. Is it worth... I don't remember what this does. Holy water gives a buff. Is it worth giving everyone a buff before we go in? Or should I just wait and do it at the right moment? Because you don't do this in response to something. You do this to just not get crapped on, right? And it kind of strikes me as I'm going to be getting crapped on from the moment go. So... at the very least, I want my... what was the buff again? 3 rounds. Oh wait, it's gonna go down, isn't it? Or if I don't move, it doesn't go down. No, it's not going down. All right, so I get 3 rounds where we get a buff. All right.
You still foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole. I know better. And I will show you.
I don't. I figured it out. I'm part of this whole thing. It's kind of crappy. All right, okay. I should have brought the helm, Master. It's multiple... oh, let's do the wiggle. Let's do the wiggle. We do... okay. Oh, wow, that did not end him. Okay. It is not gonna be this easy. I'm getting a second round of buffs. Okay, what is going on here? Perfect reflection. Perfect reflect. This isn't us, is it? Am I killing us? Because this feels... should focus on one. I just sort of worry that... yeah, alright. Ooh, ow. Okay, no. Wait. Oh, are you kidding me? Let's just kill him. Why do I feel like this is still not going to work? Let's have... how many have I done? I've got one more to maximize the buffs, I think. Yes. Not dying quickly enough. Oh, wait. That heals her, and she's the only one that's damaged. Okay, no, this is just like first round crap, isn't it? This is first round crap. Oh, what? Oh, I should have taken the thing that kills lots of people. Okay. But if they're just going to keep doing this, I'm not totally sure. Sporadic reproduction. No, okay, so if they can just keep doing this, how do I... oh! Okay, I need to kill the right one. Imperfect reflection. Oh! It's him! I gotta kill him! That's... alright, let's have a look. Oh no, I need more buffs. More buffs. Get the buffs going. Alright, okay. This is the one... Immune? Oh, so he's not as good a reflection as the others. Okay. Alright, so we gotta get to him. How? Can I he's immune? Can I stun him? He resisted. Oh, his stun resist is off the charts. Oh, okay, no, this is not good. Okay. Oh no, she's stunned. That is not what I needed. Right, so unfortunately then, would it be best to get, like, dots on them so that we could just quickly kill him, get him into... I think we have to kill the reflections before we kill him, because he's immune. This is weird, but I'm going to try... Alright, let's have a look. No, we can have some more buffs. Or... This is bleeds. This is bleeds on two of them. Let's get... Oh no, only one. None of them are stunned. Alright, that was not quite... Can we get to him now? Can we... Can she heal? No. She got stunned. I mean, this one is the one I gotta kill. He's the ancestor. This one's a perfect... These are all reflections, right? This is the one I gotta kill, but... Can I get... But he's immune. That's the big problem. You see, that's the problem. He's completely immune. Oh, maybe I need to get all of them not looking like him, and then... Tell you what, I need to heal. I need to heal. Can't get... No, guys, I know I've got to kill this one. I get that concept. My problem is... I don't really... I mean, look. Immune. This is the one... This is another reflection. Well, or have I got that the wrong way around somehow? I mean... He's just going to keep healing. Maybe if we get all of them not looking like him, then he becomes vulnerable. We got to kill this one, then he gets respawned as one of them. All right, I'm gonna try and kill this one. And I gotta do it soon, otherwise we are actually going to die. Stress is building up. I might need to start doing the de-stress. Right, so... Yeah, no, I'm gonna try again. Now, none of them are perfect reflections of this. No, that's still not working. Alright, so that isn't it. That's not it. That is not it. We are the same. Yeah, you mean we are the same as you? All right, I got it. Let's have a... Oh no! I tell you what. Let's just try and get on top of that a little bit. Now he's gonna... Imperfect reproduction. Oh, he took some damage this time. Okay. I feel like we got to get the ones that look like him down and dead. I think he's immune if there's one that looks like him. That's what I think. Might be wrong. Okay, we now have no buff. I want the buffs more than the stress relief at the moment. I want to be able to hit this guy. All of them. He's resisting. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so he's gone. I'm hoping this means he's vulnerable. Or he took damage when he made... sporadic reproduction. Okay. I should wiggle it, but I want to know. No, he's still immune. God damn it. He's still bloody immune. So why are you attacking the only one that's immune? Because I'm trying to figure out when he's not immune. I kill these and they just keep popping back up. I think the only other thing I can think of is I just got to keep killing them until he wears himself out. Because it is changing. It is changing his sporadic reproduction thing, isn't it? See, he took some damage. Alright, one more buff. Go for the buff. The reflections are different. They are, but I don't know what that means. I mean, this one's taller. And also weaker. Oh, that didn't kill. Oh, I should have wiggled it. I wanted to wiggle it. That moves forward one. Don't think I want that. Alright. Oh, wait, he takes damage when he moves hit. Can I stun him now? He's got 80% protection. No, he's immune. He's immune here, but he takes damage when we move him into this position, by the looks of things. But he's going to... Oh! The closer he gets, the more damage he takes. Okay. Oh, we're marked. I don't like that. Let's have a look. What are we doing? We could do with some more buffs. We because it's helping do a lot of damage with these two. I do want to wiggle it. Do I want to wiggle it? No, I don't. I want to, at this point, I just want to try and bring this guy closer. Let's just keep hammering. Can we get him? Oh, he's going to heal him. He didn't take damage when he moved into this slot. Does he move into damage if he comes into this slot? Because this guy is not a perfect copy or something? Let's just do that. I'm gonna try and get the hang of this. Oh, he does! Right, I've got to get him into...
The flesh
no,
is
what?
fluid.
No, what?
It can be changed, reshaped, remade.
Yeah, okay. Absolute nothingness. Yeah, I can't hit him. Dodge 999. 0 chance to hit. Infinite health. Okay, brilliant. Oh, and 999 health. No, you know what? I want to try and keep those buffs. One more. Oh no! I need to de-stress him very, very mucho. Oh no! We can. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have anyone who can damage him from here. That's the big problem. I've got all the wrong goddamn. Oh, shuffle. Oh, he's. Oh. Yes! Okay. God, just got to get him close. Sod the buffs at the moment. Oh, he's not going to bleed, though, is he? He's not going to bleed. Finish him in a stun position. Oh, that is still a lot of health. Right, it doesn't look like he can bleed. We didn't even get a resist check for bleeding, so I don't think blight's going to be a thing. This extra crit, though. Mind you, so does this. This moves back one. The big problem I have is I don't want to get him anymore. I need to de-stress him badly. He's resisting stun for a bit more, so... Oh, wait. Now we want to mark this guy. This is where we want to mark. There is 0 chance I can stun him, but... No, it's not 0. Very low. I managed it! Okay, don't... Right, he's now marked. But you can't hit him with this. Oh, no, he's stunned! Now, what did his mark do? Right, no, keep de-stressing, keep de-stressing. 100% stun resist. Probably not gonna. Let's just. That's so little damage. Well, what's he gonna do? Oh, that's a big hit. Oh, on the bright side. Okay. I do. Oh. His stress is now a little more manageable. Oh, I can't even. That moves him forward. No, you know what? Buff everyone else. Stick to de-stressing him. Don't get creative. Oh, yeah, that was too creative. He's not marked anymore. And oh, I need to heal. Shame. I would like to have stunned. Okay. Oh, we can't even wiggle it. Oh, has he already used wiggle twice? Oh, can't wiggle again. All right, okay. Oh, he's still in range of a lot of our hits. Any chance of a bleed? Nice! Right, got quite a bit of stress going here though, haven't we? Can we get more bleed? Yes, we can, and okay, right. Oh, he resisted. Crap. Oh, but it shuffled him. It shuffled him. Don't need to heal them. Yes! All right. Don't get cocky. Do not get cocky. Focus on him. He's marked for one more round. You can de-stress, or you could... Oh, no, I can't. Right. Then de-stress. We're not too bad for accuracy at the moment, so... He's marked. Oh my god, what? Seriously? He didn't have that much health. Oh, for God's sake.
The flesh is immortal. It is undying. Pray it does not take too hideous a form.
That's pretty hideous! Is he... Can I get the light on him? Oh, I can. That's not a bad one. I can probably even get a stun on him. It's a possibility. Alright. Blight and bleeds. What does that do? That... Plus 60 damage versus marked. And more blight. Less damage, but... Extra damage versus marked and blight. Okay, 15. 15 and 10. 25 per turn. 25 per turn. No, you know what? Let's just keep everyone... Right, he's marked, so... Oh, he's not resistant to stun. For some odd reason. He's not marked anymore, so I'll tell you what, let's just... He's taking 25 per turn. Mark. Mark seems to be a good one at the moment. Survive one more round. Everyone's got blight, but blights I can handle. Nice. Now, I don't know if this is the end of him, because of course it could be another bloody phase, the final form, whatever, but he's gonna die. Oh, I should have... Yeah. I wonder if I can get a heal in, or before we kill him off and see his final form, because he is going to die. He's got 15 health. He takes 15 on the next one, so we don't have to worry too much. No, you know what? Let's just finish him. I'll worry about
Behold the heart of the world.
the next form.
Progenitor of life. Father and mother. Alpha and Omega.
Yeah.
Our creator.
Shut.
And our destroyer.
Oh, did I miss? I think I missed. Alright. Resisted the stun. Crappity crap. Buffs. Yeah. His reduces protection. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a whole heap of protection. That's the big problem. Okay. I feel like the blight thing was working. Okay. Come on to your maker. What? What's going on with the pulsing? What is going on? I don't understand what's going on. It's crashed. Pick one what? Choose a character. Oh, I'm supposed to... It's too horrible, no. Oh, the joke's on me then. Oh. I've got to try and figure out who I can do without. Alright, let's have a look at this. Can we do without healing? I don't like the idea. Can we do without... Well, the buffs, we could do that, but he's also got a good bleed going. Ugh. All right. No, but the thing is I need some damage doers. She's doing a huge amount of damage at the moment. Right. Sorry. I don't know what's happening to you. What? What? Instant death. Oh. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Okay. And we don't have anyone to reduce the stress, so these guys are in a whole heap of trouble. And that didn't stun. Still marked, so... Come on! 25, come on. Still marked. Oh, you're kidding me. You're actually kidding. You are actually kidding me! I'm afraid it's gotta be my Vestal. I gotta get the damage on this guy. Sorry, Notty. But now, we've got to survive without a healer. So it just comes... If there's another phase, we're dead. Okay. Currently, not marked. I'm taking 25. So it should die next round. Reclaimed! That means I have to... Give me a second. Okay, didn't even need that, did I? Didn't even need it. I didn't need any of this stuff. What the hell?
Victory. hollow
Wait.
and ridiculous notion.
Okay, so we lost 2, but...
We are born of this thing, made from it, and we will be returned to it in time. The great family of man. A profusion of errant flesh, multiplying, swarming, living, dying, until the stars align in their inexorable formation, and what sleeps is roused once more. To hatch from this fragile shell of earth and rock, and bring our inescapable end.
So wait, oh...
So seek solace in a manner befitting your lineage, and take up your nugatory vigil, haunted forever by that sickening prose echoing through the infinite blackness of space and time. Ruin has come to our family.
Okay, so all life on the planet is connected to this thing, so we're all part of it? And it's eventually going to reclaim us all and break out and destroy the planet? I don't get that. Oh, is it over? Is it... We don't get to go and honor the dead? In the graveyard?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Did it say complete the game within 99 weeks? I didn't know. Wait, what? It's what to get a graveyard. Hey, we got more peeps. Oh, what is this? What is wait, what is this? This means they died? Oh. Oh, does it give different things? It's like this is slain, normal slain, this is bled to death, is it? Is it, and this is Heart of Darkness. Is that what that is? They're heroes. Oh, this means they're heroes. Oh, wow. Yeah, Nutty Comic wasn't with us very long. But you know what, Nutty? You were there at the end. You were there at the end. You went in and you helped us win. It's not 99 actual weeks. Right, but it's taken me longer. I'm on week 127. I'm on week 127. Oh, you know what though? Big problem now, of course, is we've got this waffle going for people that are never gonna... Because we're done, guys. It's over. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you, I enjoyed that, but I am so bloody glad it's over. That takes forever. And it's so stressful. Died before 149. True. True. But does it count? Because from what I can see, is there any way to not lose anyone in that final dungeon? That was the easiest difficulty. I will never be playing this game on the tough difficulty. Sod you if you think I want to, right? No. That is an evil game, not just because of the dying and stuff, but there's just the whole... everything. It's just so damned... The loot! You need to one-shot the thing to avoid coming to your maker. Usually with a leper and a bunch of drugs. Oh, dear. All right, it was the easiest difficulty, and I lost 4 people. I don't know how good or bad that makes me, But I'm content with that run through, and I finally finished Darkest Dungeon. I did start a game so long ago when it first came out, back when it was in early access. Actually, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But now I've completed a full playthrough. I could continue with a few weeks, get all the upgrades. Ben, I gotta be honest with you, I just want to play a whole heap of other things at the moment. I want to play something else. I'm going to be playing Outer Worlds, but there's so many other games that I just want to blast through. Please don't play the second game. I might play it, but I'm not going to play it anytime soon. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is one. I've got... what else? Dune Awakening. I want to try that, and I thought I'd try that. I've got a playtest for a game called Astafel. I got some games I want to play for myself. Star Wars, for example. Jedi. Horizon Forbidden. Oh, should I scream that? Claire Obscure. I got a few that I'm like playing around with here. Wouldn't mind doing a bit more of that split fiction with Quorico if she's got the time, but that's getting the time that's good for her. So, you know. But I mean, Outer Worlds at the moment, I'm enjoying Outer Worlds. Could do a bit more playing of that. So, there's a bunch of things. Maybe we can find something else like this where I name people after you. I know there was a Viking one. There was a Viking one that's supposed to be XCOM in the Viking era. At least that's the vibe I got from it. Should try that one out. I believe it's a Nordic developer as well. Can we honor the two that would have joined the roster? Look, if people want, we can name them. We can name them when we get the roster. When we get the results in, I can go back in and name them so that they are forever part of that crew. As long as they should know they will never see the light of day. They'll just be hanging around the tavern getting drunk and maybe visiting the brothel. There are things I don't like about Dune Awakening, such as you can only store up to 20 days worth of shields for your base, or it gets wiped out. Constant grinding to protect your base. Oh, really? Is this one of these things where I'll do playthrough to the end game and then you get to the base thing and then I'll just be best off quitting? Because I'm not willing to play something where I'm expected to log in every, couple of weeks just to survive type thing. Especially if I've got to log in and then grind stuff. I heard it had a fairly good single player campaign that was fun, you see. Norse Oath of Blood does not allow renaming characters. Oh, well, that's a shame, isn't it? That's a shame. Thought Dune Awakening might be a fun one. So what happens when you come back if your base has disappeared and your storage? Are you starting again from scratch? Are you starting again from scratch? Gotta be honest, that's a bit of a deal breaker, isn't it? I think that means basically I play the game for a few weeks, get through the main quest, assuming there is a main quest, and then just quit and never play again. There's a new James Bond game either out or coming out, isn't there? And I'm getting a vibe from it that says Hitman. FK posted the names of the 2 characters for me. All right, excellent. We can get on that. Your base, the contents of the storage have gone. If you don't log in before the end of every 20 days to grind materials to rebuff your shields. Yeah, but like, if that's gone, is it everything? What about like a U start? I mean, basically, is that sort of at that point you just quit the game because you can't? It's like you're starting again. You're having to get everything. Is that the entire point of the game? I mean, to build your base, and if you lose your base, it's sort of like wow. You only get what you're carrying on you. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. Yeah. So, yeah, 007's coming on the 27th of May. But would it be fair to say it's sort of Hitman-esque? In fact, wait a minute. Wasn't it created by the Hitman guys? Now that I'm looking at the page. You love Dune Awakening, but stop playing. So basically, then it's you just play it. You get to the end where you have a base, and once you've bored of that, just stop playing. If you're not logging in every day to do something because it's fun, at that point, just accept that you're going to lose your base, quit, uninstall the game. All right. Yeah. So definitely, I've got a feeling 007 is a game I would like. Loved the original Hitman games. I think the only thing that annoyed me about it was didn't it have a weird difficulty setting that limited the number of saves you had based upon the difficulty or something bizarre. It was all those weird things that always freaked me out. So it's one of those games where if you wanted to play without all the little, without the, I think I remember the original game. It's like you could play, but if you played the normal difficulty, it was dead easy because you just had like radars and all sorts of. I can't remember what it was. That there was something about the easy difficulty that was just. Bleh. But then if you played on the something like Silent Assassin level or something, it turned all the helpers off, which was really good. But then you got one save, and it could be like a 40-minute mission, and you could be like 35 minutes from the end and you lose it, and then you have to start again. And it was like, yeah, no, screw that. I'm just going to shoot everyone in the head. So, yeah. This is like, it's that thing of, I think I figured this out. And then you're 35 minutes in and you make a mistake, and that's it. You got to start all the way from scratch. And it's like, yeah, no, that's boring. But I'm just going to now murder everyone. They gave me a shotgun for a reason. Not used it yet. Recent Hitman is not like that. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Max.
Welcome,
the resub.
minion.
1 year. All right, I'm definitely going to check out the 007 game. Probably. I don't know whether I'll stream it or not. I'll have to see. But I say I'm definitely gonna. You know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to play 007 until I've finished The Outer Worlds 2, which I'm doing on stream, and say I'm going to pick another one, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which I'm going to play for myself. Till I finish those, I'm not going to buy any new games. I've bought too many bloody new games and not played them. Thief is the best stealth game ever. Beg to differ. I mean, it depends on which Thief game you mean, but even the original ones, which were great for their moment, I question whether they age as well as you might think. Although it's been a long time since I've played those, but I do remember old stealth games used to be. They were fun in their day. We thought they were the best things ever, but Thief 2 is still a lot of fun. Oh, I'm not saying they're not fun. The Thief reboot was bloody horrible. It was bloody terrible. It's not that they're not fun. A lot of games are fun, but best stealth game ever? It's a bit of a claim, that one, isn't it? Bit of a claim. Honestly, I don't know what I would consider the best stealth game ever now that I think about it. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. Definitely not the Thief reboot. I mean, I like Dishonored. No Power run through. That was a good stealth game. It's got to be Skyrim. Skyrim, best stealth game ever. Oh dear. Would I try Conan? I've played one of the Conan games, one of the Funcom ones. Sorry, that's Skyrim's best stealth game ever. With mods, obviously. With mods. Oh. With the right mods, Skyrim can be well above average in a lot of categories. Very true, very true. I was kidding. Skyrim's stealth is famously silly. Stick a bucket on everyone's head type silly. But, you know. Trying to think. I can't think of what what I would classify as the best stealth game ever. Stealth games are often really stupidly easy. It would have to be a game where if you get caught, getting away from them is really, really hard, challenging, and yet satisfying. That's probably the hallmark of a great stealth game. How it handles you failing. If it's a stealth game that if it's just basically you've been detected, you must restart, that's a terrible stealth game. That's like stealth game just that's auto fail for a stealth game, because one of the greatest thrills in a stealth game is getting caught. If you're playing Hitman and you never ever get caught, you pretty much never use about 90% of the skills that character has. It's like you literally don't use any of the weapons. You don't use any of the skills he's got. So I love games where you get caught, you have to avoid detection, you have to get away, you have to break line of sight, but more than that, you have to move to spots that are not predictable. That's what I like. I like games where you have to work for it. Alpha Protocol was one I was thinking of. That was a good one, yeah. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is good in that regard. Okay, KCD and KCD 2 are they have probably some of the best enemy AI for, I'm not going to necessarily say stealth, for crime. The stealth mechanics are a little bad, though. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 especially. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 stealth was broken. As long as you had a reasonable stealth skill, you could quite literally take out platoons of people. But KCD2's stealth is really, really easy. If you do a stealth playthrough, it's phenomenally easy. What's not easy in KCD2 is getting away with your crimes. And I loved that. I absolutely loved that. You could do the perfect robbery, as in you don't get caught, you don't fail a single lockpick. You pick everyone's pockets without being detected. You rob a house blind, and nobody ever spots you. And then the guard comes accosting you the next day, wanting to search your pockets because you were seen in the neighborhood of that building, hanging about in dark clothing. That's next level, in my opinion. KCD 2 was absolutely phenomenal in that regards. So a lot of stealth games rely on enemy AI, or not enemy AI, NPC AI. Did I ever get a bobblehead prototype? No, sorry, never did. So, but yeah. Well, apart from the time you got reported by the person you saved. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that KCD 1 or 2 had bug-free crime systems. There were moments when you got reported for a crime that was not a crime. There was one very famous episode in my playthrough where I got called a murderer in a town by the guy I'd saved from a bunch of guards, which was a bit of a bug, an obvious bug, to be honest. However, overall, it's just such an in-depth system that, that's a crime system, not a stealth system. Having said that, the stealth system's pretty good. It's a little too easy once you've figured it out, but the very fact that what you wear makes a huge difference, but not just because of how hard you are to see or how quiet you are, but how conspicuous you are and how people react to you when they see you hanging around. Like I said, if they see you hanging around in dark clothing, that is just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. For you, Thief, Styx, then Dishonored. Again, I can't remember how the original Thief games played. I do remember they were a little bit silly. I do remember things like rope arrows and water arrows and so on. I didn't mind that, but, looking back on it, it was a little on the silly side. But I don't remember. I think the stealth system was a fairly basic one, wasn't it? Wasn't it just line of sight and darkness? I might be wrong. Styx, I enjoyed Styx. I can't remember the stealth system. And I never finished Styx. I got halfway through. What am I going to stream next Sunday? Almost certainly Outer Worlds, I think. So yeah. I'm probably forgetting some game that's absolutely phenomenal for stealth. I really enjoyed it. Stealth has to be kind of silly, though, otherwise it becomes unfun. I'm not sure I agree with that. Kingdom Come Deliverance does not have silly stealth. It's a little overpowered, but it's not silly. You don't have to have magic powers. You don't have to have gadgets that will let you, climb to places you shouldn't be able to climb to. One of the things I quite liked about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a lot of the times the stealth involved actually talking your way into places. I liked the mission where you had to save Hans. Technically, that was a stealth mission, I think, if you think about it, but you do it more by figuring out how to ingratiate yourself, almost like a disguise system. And in fact, there's another mission where wearing something does disguise you. So it's all about how people react to you. Hitman was the same. Hitman had disguises. I like that. You can sneak in full plate. Yeah, no, I mean, the basic stealth mechanics were broken. Once you got good at stealth, you could sneak in fairly heavy armor. You couldn't get too close to the people, though. If you were wearing plate armor and you snuck right behind someone, you were probably going to get hurt, even with maxed out stealth. And you were definitely going to get seen if they looked in your direction. But they didn't have things, they didn't have things like rope arrows, water arrows, etc. That kind of thing. It was more like stealth was just too powerful. The enemy's detection was too weak. Social stealth versus sneaky stealth. Yeah. But that's the thing. For a good stealth game, it's not just about how well it handles stealth, as in staying unobserved. Good stealth games really are not necessarily about being impossible to see. It's about not having people react to your presence. Now, sometimes they don't react because they haven't seen you, but, Splinter Cell is another good stealth series. I enjoyed the original Splinter Cells, I will admit. Yeah. I mean, I like stealth games, guys. I do enjoy stealth games. And don't get me wrong, I liked Thief, even with the silliness. I loved Thief, actually, the original games. Loved them. It was just the idea that Thief was the best stealth game ever. That's a bold claim, and I don't know how I feel about it. I suspect there's just some rose-tinted glasses effect going on, but I haven't played it recently. But I do suspect if I played it, it would feel basic. Probably. Because most games that I play from that era, whenever I go back to them, they always feel a lot more basic than I remember. The charisma in KCD2 can get some hilarious excuses. Yeah, apparently so. Being drunk as well with the correct speech option. I mean, the dialogue in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is just absolutely gold. So, if you want a bit more of a swerve, since it was more hiding than stealth, Alien Isolation was pretty freaking awesome. Yes, I mean, arguably most horror games are stealth games, right? Yeah, so... But I think I will try the 007 game. It looks interesting from what I've seen. I did enjoy the Hitman games. I do remember. This is why I feel like maybe I'd be putting the Hitman games as some of the best stealth games I've ever played, purely because, I mean, some people will say, well, they're not stealth games if you can just walk in with a shotgun and murder everyone, which is true, I suppose, but couldn't you just go and shoot and murder everyone in Thief? Same with Dishonored, actually. Dishonored, you could do a power playthrough and absolutely eviscerate everyone. But those are still stealth games because the whole thing, it encourages it, doesn't it? I want to play Alpha Protocol again. I remember loving that game. I do remember loving that game. Who made that? That's... Alpha Protocol was made by... Who was Alpha Protocol made by? It's one of the good devs. It was Obsidian. Right, yeah, Obsidian. Wonder why it didn't do well, did it, Alpha Protocol? It didn't get a good response from people, which is a shame. Kind of similar to Prey, I guess. Still gutted that Prey didn't get a lot more response than the sequel. Buggy and Jank still the best spy game. Yeah. Maybe 007 will replace that then. Maybe it will replace that. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys, because it's been a long bloody day here. And it's midnight. So, yeah, there you go. Darkest Dungeon 2. Over and done with, guys. Over and done with. Mark of the Ninja was good as well. I liked Mark of the Ninja. Oh, and it was a stealth game. No, you're right. It was a stealth game. Yeah, no, it was. It's also a platformer. But yeah, I don't know why. I always look at platformers as more like puzzle games. All right, guys. Yeah, next week, probably going to be Outer Worlds 2. I'm going to maybe even do a random stream again. I do actually have something to start next week. So I don't know how much time I'll have during the daytime, but I might just make a little time, do a bit of Outer Worlds, get some distance on that. I'm enjoying it. People seem to be enjoying it. So I'm just hoping it's not a really, really long game. What I'm looking for now are games I can stream in, 10, 12 sessions. Just keep some variety going. Please no early afternoon streams. I do not like being able to attend. But it depends what your early afternoon is for you. Well, I might have no choice, Moonal. I might have no choice. So, to do extra streams, I sort of have to do them during the day. But they're always on VOD. They're always on VOD over on YouTube. You can always catch up on absolutely anything you miss. One of the waffle winners says they love the idea of hanging around the tavern getting drunk. Yeah. It's the same time as me, midnight. Yeah, I get ya. But if I'm going to do extra streams, it has to be early afternoon, so that's unfortunate. I've had a few of them. Even the 1440p testing for Twitch is on YouTube. Yeah, I forgot to remove it. And I still haven't got it working 1440p on Twitch. I think I know how to do it, but, and here's the thing, when I do it, I have to change the codec to the one Twitch accepts, which is not the one that YouTube uses, and I'm very reluctant to do that. So I think I'm going to talk to Che again about the plugin he had, because he uses a plugin. I'm going to see if I can use his plugin instead of mine. Because doing it the normal way, you actually have to switch the source from YouTube to Twitch, and then you have to change the codec. So you might be able to multi-stream, but I think you have to multi-stream in a codec that Twitch can handle, and that ain't, that is not the X265, it's 264. So there might be a way around that, but I like using this codec for YouTube. Apparently it's a lot better and it makes it a lot more viewable, especially seeing as on YouTube I'm pumping it out at God knows what bit rate. One of the good things is with the plugin I'm using, I can use different codecs. So I'm going to talk to Che, get some details, try that plugin out. But yeah, try that plugin out so that I don't have to mess around with the YouTube settings. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. I will see you in a few days. Thursday, me and Che return with probably Grounded 2. I think we're doing more Grounded 2, although I'm itching to play more RV there yet. Really am. I can't get over the end of the last stream we did of that. So, other than that, next Sunday, I'll be back, but it'll be Outer Worlds 2. So thank you and good night.